So they were chatting before the game, and they were saying that they were just going to go ahead and give it a toss-up in the air to see who got the first attack round. But here you go. So you can see you can try to land a very long-range laser right there. All right, didn't work. So now he can come up through the middle and actually assault a couple of different points. And you see exactly where the defenders are posting up from around the side. Yeah, and he's going to try and rush down Tailspin off here to the right. Actually ends up taking a point of armor loss just for that.
Yeah, just really aggressive positioning from Curse, and actually a really great job there from Tailspin when he recognized Waz. His laser was on cooldown. 35-meter hit. Waz actually has great positioning now because he has the one. He has them isolated. He's on the back side of him. They can't rush him down. They can't pin him to a corner. He gets a 10-meter shot. He has Tailspin remaining. This is actually really close for Waz, going to those 5.
Yeah, no kidding. I was about to say, I was looking at my predictions looking pretty good if we're going to be 1 for 1.
Oh my God.
There we are. 1 down, 4 to go. My prediction will reign supreme. All right, so let's take a look at this overview of the map now. So you see these 2 pillars off the left-hand side. You can actually bounce off of them if you want to. Buds did not take the opportunity. Use sprint, and you can actually get to the very back line of this map within just a few seconds. So sometimes when you see attackers being really aggressive, they'll try to get back there and force the defense's hands onto the laser pad a little bit quicker.
Okay, so Bud's coming over to the left side here. Is able to grab one. He does get the 28-meter, and now bouncing back up. He has one guy in the capture point, another guy to the right trying to defend against him over on that laser pad. And Freen is on the laser pad, is able to pick up a shot there.
Yeah, Freen's been an all-star on that laser pad. He's picked up a lot of shots over the past couple of days, and if he can grab one more right now, then he will certainly have done his
he's
job.
In a tough spot. Buds can't peek up over there because the second his head gets over that crest, then he's going to get taken down from that from Freen over in that position. So he really doesn't have an opportunity back here.
Oh, okay. Well, he does bait out one of the lasers from Freen, but of course your cooldown's a little bit shorter there on that laser pad, and Freen does land the last shot. That's 3 consecutive lasers in a row, and it's a 2-0 advantage already for iDemise.
Yeah, really nice opportunity there. Freen now on the attacking route. We'll see what he can do. He is going to bounce off the left and then come really far to the right. I love the speed that you pick up when you bounce off the left there. And so it seems that they're actually in that they're actually playing the aggressive positioning again. So Freen sees they're in the same position as they were before. Tailspin over on that main capture point, and I think XP3 is going to the control point.
Right, but you see it forces your hand so much. What I was talking about before, so you generate so much speed there that it completely repositioned everyone, and that's an opportunity for Freen to catch someone out in the open. Now, unfortunately, he couldn't connect with any of his shots, but he certainly gave himself the opportunity to land an open shot.
Oh, 2 quick shots, Bud and then Tailspin grabbing him there, and he is actually going to try and rush down Buds. Bud's juking around the building here, is able to pick up that last shot, so a really nice defense there. Now Tailspin is attacking, and we'll see how he can do against Waz here, if he can bring this back to even.
All right, well, he too is going to go ahead. Well, it looks like he tried to take a little bit of a bounce off there, but missed his jump just a little bit, so he's going to be a bit slower, and that will allow the defense to set up and prepare for this position off to the right-hand side a bit quicker, and it
does
gives
keep him hidden, though, a little bit.
Oh, you're definitely right, but you lose that opportunity to catch someone out like way out in the open as they're transitioning back to a farther back defense.
Oh, rushing down Viju, 20-meter hit, so really nice opportunity there. A lot of times when players, or when a team is playing back on this like more conservative defensive path, you can isolate guys easily. 52-meter hit on Freen in the air, Tailspin. It's 1-on-1 against Waz. 32-meter hits, that's what I'm talking about. Awesome, very good, evening it up. So now we have Viju on the attacking round.
I'd say we're doing fine with our predictions of who would be the all-star attackers, though, so far. Viju is on the attack. Decides to take the very fast path through the left-hand side. He's a little more conservative as he runs up through here, though. Sometimes players will just use a ton of boost, get up underneath that kind of sprint pad there, and try and pick off someone as they transition towards the back. But it looks like he's just waiting to catch someone up above the laser pad.
Well, it is different positioning for Curse now. They were sitting up at the front. Now they're kind of spread back. We do have Buds, I think, all the way on the far side. Oh, no, there he is by the laser pad, and actually being rushed down by XP3. Great defense. Wow, he had his back turned to him, and that great vision opportunity, Curse just rushed him down.
That was a fantastic job by XP3. He forced that whole situation on defense just by showing himself and getting that quick shot. It forced Viju to actually jump back and into the fire of the last couple of rockets. So well done there, and let's see if he can answer his great defensive round now with an equally great offensive round.
Yep, XP3 looking for those long-range lasers, but we'll see how he sets himself up. I think there is a guy on the laser pad, but no, he actually doesn't see anyone. Oh no, he is up on the high ground, so we'll see what XP3 does.
All right, XP3 is going to try and jump back here around the guy who likely could be on sitting on a nucleus. Viju sometimes sits back there and does take the nucleus. Great shot, though, avoiding the laser pad and taking out 2 people at the same time.
Wow, this has been such an offensive round right now. He has 3 armors versus Viju, so he has a great opportunity. He can just wait till that capture point is available and then rush it down, and Viju's going to have an almost impossible time to defend this.
And we know how great XP3's laser used to be. Yesterday he was running a little bit weak, but it seems like he's done a reasonable job at finding it again as he's going to grab himself a capture.
Yeah, really nice goal there. So 2-1 on the attacking rounds. It's 4-2 now. iDemise was up once again, and we'll see if he can keep up his perfect record so far. He does see XP3. Doesn't actually go for the long-range laser. Okay, there he finally goes for it. But he sees they're sitting back a little bit. No, they've actually come back to the fences. So Bud's on the far left, and then the two fences up front with Tailspin and XP3. Oh, he's back to Tailspin right now.
Oh, wow, nice job. It was actually completely cut off the defenders. They have to come to him towards the goal now. Someone will eventually drop down towards that laser pad to hopefully zone him out and allow the defenders to fall back. But for a while, Waz has a couple open looks.
And that was incredibly aggressive. Waz just running right past them, recognizing, okay, my back's exposed. I'm in a dangerous spot here, but he gets himself in that good position, like you're saying. He isn't able to get them as they're transitioning, though, but he still has some opportunities. Looking for XP3 here. He gets hit by one rocket.
Yeah, this is going to be a little bit rougher there. He had a pretty close shot on Buds off to the side, but now Curse is feeling a lot more confident.
They're pressing him. They're pressing him really hard. XP3 going to be coming around the corner here. You see him on the backside. One, and actually there's the final hit. XP3 with 2 to finish it off. So Waz now 1-1 on his attacking rounds, and we are back to Buds once again for Curse.
Yeah, and Curse is looking really good. I mean, 2 of their first 3 attackers landed attack rounds. Tailspin and XP3 coming through in the clutch. So Buds, their primary attacker and probably their strongest laser that's available right now, is he has actually not successfully landed an attack round. If he's able to do so,
wow,
it's going to be very difficult for iDemise to come back.
1 centimeter miss. He does know Freen is back there. Jumps down onto the laser pad. Freen's able to hit a pick with that.
All right, well, he's missing all of his shots just by the narrowest of margins, and he's going to expose himself to that laser again here in a second.
Yeah, and Waz has rushed him down, so he's in an open spot, and he actually jumps up, so that leaves himself exposed. He does go down. iDemise Freen now going to be coming on this attacking round, and we'll see what he does. It's interesting, though, how you can kind of transition your routes. We're seeing a couple of them coming through the center. All right, so it is the same, a really aggressive opening that Curse has been using so far.
Yeah, and it works out well when the lasers aren't on for iDemise, but when we saw Waz in his first attack round, he was able to just kind of split people apart as they were falling back, and that's kind of where the shortcomings of this defense are. But Freen, though, hasn't been able to get any open looks.
Yeah, he does see XP3 on the capture point, and Buds is back there on the laser. He barely misses that one, so that is really close. But he's going to try and grab him as he runs back to the pad. No, he's actually jumped down, trying to get Buds when he's in the air. XP3 trying to push him up a little bit. Yeah,
and it looks like Freen's going to fall over towards that laser pad. Picks off XP3 with a great shot coming around the side on Tailspin, and Buds grabs Buds. Just Tailspin remaining. It's 3 armor points versus 1 defender. He doesn't even need to stand on the capture point. That's a great comeback from iDemise.
And I think now the question is not who's going to be the MVP for which team, but like how many of these attack rounds can be spread out across the team, because everyone is just hitting their lasers. Everyone's playing just phenomenally so far. It's been incredibly, I mean, like usually it's decided by defensive rounds, but 2-2 so far in attacking rounds, so a lot of success. Tailspin making his way through, tries to catch out Viju in the back, and Waz is actually on the capture point.
Yeah, full 4 of our 9 attack rounds so far have been landed, so Tailspin trying to make him a perfect 2 for 2, but he's getting rushed down. Viju, though, exposes himself,
he turns it
and
around.
He didn't have any of his teammates to be able to back him up.
And Tailspin, he does know there's a guy on the laser pad, so he's leaving that rock to kind of block that vision there. He's looking for Waz as he jumps up, hopes he can get a free shot. He actually barely misses Freen there.
All right, so Tailspin now, sees Freen off to the side, almost lands that shot too, but Freen had to start falling up closer to the attack point. Tailspin's just thinking about going for it here in a second, misses yet another shot, and time's getting really close.
Oh, he's going for it, but just can't get it. So he grabs Freen at the end, and it was interesting. He was kind of dueling with Waz for a bit there, but Waz able to avoid a lot of his shots, as opposed to if maybe he had been able to pick off Freen. But Viju making his way on the attacking round now. It is 5-5, so it is still even, and he sees Curse. They have that same setup that they've been using so far, so he can try and work around that.
All right, so Viju takes a very early shot, actually a prediction rocket from Tailspin off to the side. He picks off Tailspin, but you're absolutely right. He takes a shot from around the back by XP3.
Yeah, so the one hit definitely helps him out. I mean, it's an aggressive route for him. He hasn't had a lot of success so far in attacking rounds. He did have the 1 round earlier, actually. Oh, no, he didn't. So he does look for Buds. Oh, Buds almost picking him off there. So 1 final shot. See if he can get Buds. He peeks around the corner. 54-meter hit, and now it's XP3 1-on-1.
Great shot there. So just 1 point of armor remaining as well. We'll see if XP3 can come through in the clutch. Starts to make his way up to the capture point. Yeah, missed laser. That actually allows XP3 to get right up on the capture.
One more laser. This is going to be his last opportunity to get this hit. Oh, he misses.
Oh, man, and XP3 was missing rockets, too, so there was just a jumping madness going on for a while there, but eventually XP3 does win out in the end.
It's like a disease.
Yes.
Oh, my God, I've caught the jumping madness.
You don't want the jumping madness, let me tell you. I've had the jumping madness for 3 years.
My parents warned me about the jumping madness. XP3, oh, 1 centimeter miss. He actually sees Waz behind him, turns around. He takes 2 shots from Waz, though, but the quick turnaround, that's actually going to help even it out a little bit, but it's still a 2v1. He also only has 1 armor remaining.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. And Freen was in a really good spot on the laser pad. Narrow misses on both sides there.
Yeah, if he had gotten Freen, that would have been devastating for iDemise right now. Viju actually spamming out that entrance, and actually Freen taking a shot too, but Freen's on the laser pad. He turns around and actually gets hit by Viju from the long range.
All right, so 6-6. We are incredibly close once again. These two teams showing that they are very evenly matched, and we're back around to our first attackers. It's now Waz.
And the goal for these teams, of course, is whoever wins to then take home the tournaments, that they can claim that they are the 2 best teams in the world for NA. But Waz making his way on. He does see XP3 over by that capture point. Doesn't actually have an opportunity to shoot him. So it's interesting to note, like Waz, he had that success against Curse when they were sitting up on those fences, and now they're sitting back. They're playing more defensively against them. They're like, okay, we can't allow him to rush past us again. And it's actually working out for him.
All right. Well, he actually took a shot from the side there from XP3 at the same time that he was trying to boost forward and jump. So because of that, he actually got knocked way off to the right-hand side, and that gives him a little bit different look that he didn't necessarily want to take.
Oh, there's XP3 1-on-1. He's actually pushing him into the corner. XP3 missing some rockets, but finally able to cap him off. Waz trying to force that 1v1 behind the hill, not quite able to make it happen. Now Bud's up on the attacking round, will be coming up through the center. We'll see if he can pick anyone off on a long shot. No, so we'll rush over to the site.
And he still does not have a successful attack round yet. His teammates both do, XP3 and Tailspin. So we'll see if he can add one to that right now and put them just 1 round away from taking map number 1 here. Freen has not fallen down to that laser pad yet. And I like the way that Buds has been keeping an eye on it, making sure that he can't drop down earlier, because Freen has been very effective sitting up there in zoning attackers out.
Yeah, and that's a huge opportunity to pick him as he's going onto that laser. Oh, 51-meter shot for Buds. This is a great opportunity to get that first attacking round for him. 10 seconds remaining until the capture point's available. He's actually trying to get Waz here out in the open, and he can't quite grab him, but if he gets him around that capture point, that would be huge.
Okay, well, Waz is still there. Viju's back around. Okay, I was wondering when Viju was going to start falling up towards the capture point, though. Gets caught out in the open. That was actually Waz. Now it's just Viju remaining, who does land 1 rocket, but Buds is going to go for this down to just 1 point of armor. Can Viju stop him?
Oh, he tried for the horn there, I think, for a second, but Bud's trying to get him as he turns the corner. He actually picks it up, so that is the 1v1, and Viju not able to hit the rocket. That is huge, and this is actually map point, and considering how hard it is usually on defense, Freen, this is going to be tough for him, but we'll see if he can make it. He did have the 1 attack round earlier, yes. So we'll see if he can do something. He's actually making his way over towards the center. Okay, so they do spot him off. They're still actually only halfway aggressive. There's the 2 guys, and actually Tailspin is sitting in the far back.
Ooh, wow, that was actually a really great prediction rocket initially from XP3, but afterwards, Freen was able to isolate him very effectively. There's still someone sitting up there, at least at last glance. Oh, very nice shot from Tailspin. That actually allows Buds to fall down towards the laser pad and forces Freen completely onto the low ground.
Yeah, that's really tough coming back up, but he's able to get back up there safely. He does turn his back to Buds, actually. Buds chasing him down, but he has Tailspin on the side that he has to worry about. And there's Tailspin, the 5-meter hit. Now it's 1-on-1, 1 armor remaining. This could be the thing. It's the clutch shot for Freen.
That's right. So Buds now trying to actually force the issue and coming in towards Freen right now. Freen circles back around the side, but he takes a rocket. That's going to be map number 1 there for Curse.
Oh, great pickup from Buds there, getting the attacking round and then getting the defense, the clutch play for his team in order to win that at the very last second. I thought Freen was